What's up, everybody? It is Chris from Longevity, brought to you by DNC Properties. I'm back here with another great video. Just wanted to kind of show you guys the workshop a little bit. I know I did a review on the Ryobi 15 amp table saw. And I just, you know what, I just want to reiterate, guys. I was watching some videos on YouTube, and you know, one of the tool channels I watch, they were doing a review on 8 different table saws, and they were gonna feature it, but they didn't. They said something about they weren't able to adjust this to the testing of the Dewalt and other ones. Well, I think that's BS. I think they should have reviewed this table saw, regardless of the test they were doing, so people can get a very, very good aspect of how this thing performs. Because I'll tell you what, man, out of all the usage I have done with this thing and all the cuts I have done with this thing, this table saw is phenomenal. Me and my business partner, my future wife, we just ordered the new cordless, I think it's slash cord, I have to look at the specs again, table saw for Dewalt with a folding stand. So we're going to put those up to test the test. She's a Dewalt girl. She loves Dewalt. I mean, you know, obviously you can see, I mean, she's just, she's a Dewalt kind of girl, you know. She just likes Dewalt. I like Dewalt too. Don't get me wrong. I love Dewalt products. I love their brush products. I love their brushless products. Their stuff is great, guys. I have no complaints when it comes to Dewalt's stuff. Their stuff is just fantastic, man. A lot of my tools right now are at another job site. But, you know, I just really wish that, you know, I haven't found any videos, guys, of this table saw competing with any big companies. So we're going to change that. I'm going to be making sure that we get some really, really good testing on this table saw. I want to put it up against the other brands because, you know, I just feel that Ryobi doesn't get the respect they deserve as far as being in the tool world market. They've always been known to be a DIYer type tool. I know VCG Construction and Vince and his gang over there, I know they are always testing every single tool. But sometimes I feel like, you know, Ryobi's, it seems like they're becoming like the laughing stock of tools. But like, what about other brands, guys, out there like Hitachi? They went under, Metabo bought them out. What about Cobalt? I mean, what about Craftsman? I mean, I never see anybody using Cobalt tools, Craftsman tools, very rarely. I see more Ryobi, Dewalt, and Milwaukee tools being used more than anything. I do have some Makita tools as well, but let's just be real, guys, here. Because this is one thing that I've noticed, and one thing that I've really have paid attention to is that most of the tools I see on an every day-to-day basis are Dewalt, Ryobi, and Milwaukee. But those are by professionals that I listen, guys, I'm a professional, okay? And I use Dewalt's platform, and I use Ryobi's platform. And the one reason why I'm very loyal to Ryobi is the fact that I started my business with them. They were very affordable, and they got the job done, and hell, they made me a shit ton of money, excuse my French. So, and I've just never had any issues, guys, with their products. Zero. You know, and I come over here and I start going over, you know, different types of tools that I've have. You know, the orbital sander doesn't have a variable speed, but this thing is great. It gets the job done. I will say, hands down, I haven't used the Milwaukee orbital sander for Milwaukee, but I will tell you, I'll put any money on it that this is better. This is the best orbital sander on the market. This is their brushless XR model. This thing is just guys, I mean, it's $130 for a sander. You're almost like, oh my God. I mean, this was $39.99. But this is just on a whole different level than this. And I'm not saying this is a bad sander. This is a great sander, guys. The right Ryobi is just, it is. It's a fantastic sander. It gets the job done. It works great. I love it. It's a brush model, but it's an awesome tool and it works fantastic. But this is just a beast. My girl, she uses this more than I do, but I really got to put it to the test the other day, guys, and I was just dumbfounded from the power and just the results this gives me compared to the Ryobi orbital sander. I do have a cat sander from Ryobi. Got a couple belt sanders down there. Got a brushless one. I got a corded one. But one thing, guys, I just want to talk about real quick. I'm not going to take too much of your time today, but I really just want people to understand that getting the best value. Let me get some light up here, man. It's a little dark. Let's get some light going on in here, man. Let's see what we got here. Let's get this out of the way. Better. All right, so one of the things I just want to kind of reiterate, guys, is a lot of people get stuck in certain ways, and and that's no problem, man. If you like Milwaukee, you like Makita, there's nothing wrong. I always say, if you're a professional, find 2 platforms that you really like and stay with them. It's unless you're doing tool reviews and you're trying to prove a point, which I like doing. I love doing tool reviews, guys. It's great. It's fun. It gets everybody's blood rushing, man. Especially if you're a tool lover like myself. But I just feel that so many companies out there that are smaller, underappreciated, and there's just a lot of crap out there, man. And one thing I will say, guys, is yes, Ryobi is a cheaper company, but their tools are not crap. Okay, they're not, and I use them every day, and not one of my Ryobi tools has failed me. Not one, never. It's never happened. And I use corded. I use corded, cordless. Guys, I'm very optimistic. I like trying new things. I'm all about that, man. But at the end of the day, it's what gets the job done. That is the most important thing when it comes to your day-to-day operations when you're running your business. Do you have the tools that are needed to complete the job, and do they complete the job? Okay, because we could go back and forth all day long about, this tool is better than this tool, and that tool is better than this tool, guys. But at the end of the day, it's just like, what works for you, right? I mean, that's the most important thing, man, is what works for you. Because, guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. Yes, I'm a very, my girl, she's got me on the DeWalt bandwagon, and brushless, brush, both pack a punch. They're both great tools, guys. They both work very well. A lot of people have slept on brush tools, guys. So let me tell you what, this brushed DC885 is one of the best impacts ever built, ever, hands down. And you can comment, you can argue with me all you want. One of the best impacts ever built, hands down, hands down. And this is its predecessor, the brushless model. This is like the step up from this one. This isn't the XR, but I've heard a lot of bad things about the Atomic and the XR. So I picked this up in a 2-package deal at Lowe's, which I really don't shop at Lowe's anymore because their customer service stinks and it's just terrible. But this isn't the XR, but it's brushless, and this thing is awesome, hands down. And then we get back over here to I got the Ryobi brushless, I got the Ryobi brush, I've got an older model sitting over there in the corner hiding. I guess what I'm just trying to get down to, guys, is I'm really going to start opening up different avenues. I'm going to really start stepping up my game here, and I want guys and girls to see out there that use these tools, because I just feel that I want Ryobi to get some credit, because I want people to understand that even as a professional, that these tools are good tools, man, because I really hope one day Ryobi, I know Rigid, they're a DIY, but they market for DIYers, but with construction grade tools. I really want Ryobi to start focusing on that aspect and lineup. I know they're a big consumer, and a lot of their customer base is mostly DIYers. But imagine Ryobi, if you're hearing me watching, imagine having a whole new market avenue for construction grade tools, which I believe that most of them are already construction grade because I use them every day. But really, jumping on that bandwagon and really opening up a whole new avenue of marketing and customer base, and growing the Ryobi brand. And that opens doors for better tools. I want to see some more subcompact stuff, guys. I want to see stuff that's little like this, like the Dewalts, and like this thing is light. My Makitas are just subcompact, is tiny. Even the regular one, brushless, is ridiculously tiny. And I'm not saying that the brushless model for Ryobi is not tiny. It is very little. But again, I want to see more from Ryobi. I really do. I want to see more, because it doesn't matter what. You can't change my mind, guys. I'm a customer for life. I always will be. But I just really want this company to get more respect for what they do, because they're great tools. And I stand by them. And tomorrow we're going to do some tool testing. I'm taking tomorrow off, so we're going to do some building, some really cool tests to show you guys all the different types of tools I have. Show you the workshop and what's going on. This is, sorry about my car. This is a 350Z we're going to get ready to work on. I'm going to put a new tire in the back. This is all original, guys. It's convertible. Just got a new top put on it, so I really can't wait to get this thing fixed up and running on the road again. Just a little toy, something fun to use, So, but anyways, besides that, stay tuned for my next video, guys. I'm going to start shooting tomorrow. I got some really cool videos coming up on some projects we've been working on really hard. Stay tuned. Longevity, brought to you by DNC Properties, my clothing line. If you want to ask any questions or you have any special videos you want to see, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to my channel, guys. Again, I have some really great videos coming up, and guess what? We're going to let Ryobi, we're going to open up a whole new door. Okay, we're going to put Ryobi on the map. Okay, they don't pay me to say that, but I'm just a firm believer in their product, and I want the world to know how great their product is. So other than that, guys, thank you for watching this quick video. Stay tuned for my next video launch. It's going to be great and epic. But hey, this is the workshop. All right, y'all have a nice night. Bye.